why they call me bad company. I can't deny.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That's Five Finger Death Punch.
That's incredible.
5 FDP for people who know him.
Wow, that's so good.
Let's get Jeremy Spencer and Bobby Watson in here. Haven't seen him for a while. Oh, get in here, Jeremy.
Rockstar.
You know, Jeremy's been on the show before. You recognize him?
Yes.
He looks good, doesn't he?
Maybe some more tattoos, though, since I
He's
said
got
hey,
some
guys.
more ink. Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Good to see you again.
Sit down.
Thanks for coming in.
We just played him a little of your cover of Bad Company.
All right.
Oh, my God, that's so good.
Thank you.
Because this is the classic rock station. When you guys were coming up with the a song to play, 'cause it seems like most bands have that song they pull out, a cover song they do at live shows, and everyone goes, "Yeah, I can't believe they're playing that." Was there other options?
Yeah, we were thinking about "Let's Get Physical" by Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
Didn't pass through the filter.
Physical.
Physical. With a little death metal growl.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah,
awesome.
that's next record.
That's the next record.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You are completely covered with ink now.
Yeah, a lot of bad decision making.
Why?
But it's there.
Which one don't you like?
That one.
They got some inside of the album.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love sleeves.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be applying at TCBY Yogurt anytime soon.
No,
but,
probably
that's okay.
not.
Yeah,
You wear long
You got to stick with
sleeves.
this rocker thing, but you're not. You're like you're going off and you're doing some acting. You got some show you guys are working on together.
Yeah, well, see, Bobby's been my drum tech since the band started.
So you hold his sticks.
He definitely holds my sticks.
He's
Oh,
a stick
dear.
holder.
Stick holder. I also set up the mouse trap under his throne. Right before the intro roll.
I sit down. No. Yeah, he's been with me for 6 years now. First tour, we didn't have a crew basically, and we were on this family values tour, and I walked out and this red spiky haired kid's tuning my drums and tapping on them like, "Hey, can I help you?" He's like, "Oh, hey man, I'm Bobby Watson. I'm a drum teching for this other band." And I was thinking, wow, all right.
And you've been together ever since.
Yeah, ever
Yeah.
since.
I mean, to be fair, I just walked up and there's this great looking kit and had fingerprints all over it. Just mud. I had to clean it, right? Tune it. So
So you never had a drum tech before?
We
you
didn't.
just kind of did your own thing?
Well, we didn't really have a budget for
Right.
that kind of stuff when we first started. So we had a couple guys doing everything for the band, but I didn't really have a.
Yeah, I knew Jeremy back when they didn't have a budget. And now look at you guys. I mean, you're working on what? Your third album's already out, right?
Yeah,
And it's already gold or something crazy.
First 3 records are gold. We're working on number 4.
Number
right now.
4.
Yeah,
You
we're in
guys
the studio.
absolutely huge. Like I said, a 5 Finger Death Punch, a 5 FDP for people who know you guys.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. And I was 137,000 Twitter followers just for the band alone.
It's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Now, are you guys going on tour anytime soon?
Well, no, we've been cocooned up in the studio making
your
this
thing.
record, but yeah, we'll start in the spring. We'll do some festivals over in Europe, and then we'll come back and we're doing a big summer tour here in the States.
And like I said, you guys, Bobby Watson here and Jeremy Spencer, you're working on, is it a web series? Is it a film? What are you doing?
We're actually making a film, and we're going to start shooting it in the fall. But we shot the teaser for it yesterday, and it has Vern Troyer, who played Mini-Me and Austin
yeah.
Powers, and Ron Jeremy, the legend.
Well, how could it go wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, Vern Troyer.
Vern Troyer, the size of Ron Jeremy's jump.
Exactly.
Weird.
Yeah, so we
Side by side.
We basically started these redneck characters. We would run into fans in Oklahoma and Arkansas and places like that throughout when we were on tour, and just some of the things they would say to us with the dialogue, I thought was hilarious. "You all are heavy, man. You all sound just like AC/DC." I'm like, well, we don't really sound like AC/DC at all. But thanks.
man, we seen you back in '95. But you were signed in 2000.
Yeah, I seen you in '96, man. I was standing right up front with this Orange Crush half shirt on, man. You looked at me. You remember me, don't you? I'm like, yeah, dude, totally.
I always loved that. You remember me, right?
Yeah.
What?
So the name of the show is The Adventures of Uncle Colt and Cletus.
Yes.
And Uncle Colt's based on, or did you actually meet a guy named Uncle Colt?
I just came up with that name. We started these characters years ago on tour. We always would talk like rednecks. And then last year I won the Revolver Golden God Best Drummer Award. And
Look at that.
Well, I know, that's
Incredible.
That's crazy. I was out on tour and I couldn't go to the show to accept the award. So I basically went, dude, let's just put on redneck costumes and heckle me, and we'll shoot it from both angles, and I'll do an acceptance speech video. So that's I'm up there. Hey, it's Jeremy Spencer. Sorry, I can't make the show. And then we step in. Hell yeah, Jeremy Spencer, you're bad as hell, man. So that's kind of how it all really started.
So yeah, you're dabbling in everything now. You got
Everything.
the acting, and obviously the band, and your book is coming out.
I have a book coming out, and that's how kind of I hooked up with Ron Jeremy. I wanted him to be on the book cover with me, and the story behind that is obviously being in a rock band, you dabble in the party lifestyle from time to time. Yeah, we're known to on occasion.
You're the kind of guy that looks like you're in bed by 8:39 o'clock.
Yeah, totally. So, after years of that catching up to me, I got sober, but I wrote my book, but we always used to have this saying about doing I guess, can you talk about cocaine on the...
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we used
Just
to have
not effing cocaine.
Yeah,
That's easy.
we used to have a saying about doing cocaine, like you would get so cranked on sexually in your brain when you do it. Wow, like everything's exciting, but then you get numbed out and beneath the beltline area.
Yeah.
So we always said, man, you feel like Ron Jeremy from the neck up and Christopher Reeve from the neck down. So basically,
It
the
was
cover.
time to get sober.
Yeah, so the cover of the book is me in like a Superman kind of costume in a wheelchair, cheersing a martini glass with Ron Jeremy and two hot chicks. So that's the cover of my book.
That is
So
awesome.
what's the title?
It's called Death Punched, Cheers to My Sobriety.
Well, congratulations on that too, by the way.
Thank you.
I know.
How long has that been?
It's been 1 year, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats,
Today?
yeah.
It was January...
Let's drink.
January 8th.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, I've proven I can do it, but where's the cocaine? No.
Now, so because I've always, I drink wine every night. I love my red wine. Have it with dinner, and and it's bad. Like I'd like to cut back.
Bottle every night.
Well, bottle, and it's bad just for weight loss purposes. Like I'm like I need to cut back, but I really like it. So, what do you feel like? How do you feel a ton better when you wake up in the morning?
So much
as
better.
opposed to going ugh.
You can remember stuff, right?
Yeah, I just felt like I was
Clarity.
run over by a truck most days. I would be hung over on tour. I was drinking like a bottle of Crown by myself every day, and however many
Starting
beers.
in the morning.
Well,
and
no,
just
I mean, as soon as I got off stage, I would drink all night until the morning,
and then you'd
pass
fall
out.
asleep, feel crappy,
Yeah.
would wake up, then it would kind of wear off, and you'd feel like, all right, show's almost.
Drive to the next show and do the same thing over
Awful.
again.
Yeah, I started developing like vertigo and shaking when I was playing, thinking I'm probably going to fall off the throne right now.
So how, like body-wise, are better shape now that you stopped all that?
So much better. I feel great.
Because I'm thinking, like, rock stars, to me, it always fascinates me because you guys are always in, like, really good shape and you're, fit, yet you're whiskey and cocaine, all this stuff. It's like, who's going to the gym when you're like, oh, man, I did whiskey and coke all
if
night?
you ever have witnessed Jeremy Spencer
Drumming.
drum, I mean, it's a blur at sometimes. You're just like you don't even you're looking, going, oh my god, that's just insane how you.
It's a
Do you
workout.
go into some weird freaky trance when you're out there?
Sometimes, and most of the time, I'm just praying that like my hip doesn't fall out of the socket. But
This doesn't pop out. You got to
Yeah.
keep going.
Oh, my God. So that's a workout, obviously, when you're
yeah,
drumming every
it's like
night.
running
Soaked-
5 miles of
soaked with sweat.
Oh yeah.
Were you ever close? I mean, obviously, you said partying. You obviously had a problem. You wrote a book about it.
Yeah.
Was the band ever close to saying we might need to get somebody else?
I don't think so. I mean, I certainly wasn't the
You're
only
one of the
guilty.
co-founders,
Yeah, I was one of the guys that started the band for sure. But we all kind of dabble in our
But
particulars.
you never missed a show because
Never.
of it.
I never even played under the influence. I was hungover or something, but I always tried
Your
to take it.
reward at the end was, all right, I'm done with the show.
I was a very functioning addict. I could get through, but that's no way to live. And it was
Right.
just such a dark life. I have such a great stuff happening and such a great opportunity. Why cloud it up,
Of course, yeah.
So-
Yeah, you don't want to leave like the Chihuahuas orphans, right?
Exactly.
You got dogs?
I have 2 Chihuahua girls that I inherited in a breakup. But yeah.
Oh, that just makes you even more attractive.
I left all my animals behind. Every time I broke up with a woman, I'm like, you can have them.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Just right in the garbage disposal. Oh,
Memories.
Do they go on the road with you?
no. No, I thought about it, but it's not me I don't trust, but there's always somebody that's going to be under the influence of something that will leave a door open and then they're gone in Kansas.
Right, and then they have no idea where the hell they are.
Yeah.
That's
So,
smart.
did you guys ever shoot any like video of Uncle Cletus?
Uncle Colton Cletus.
Uncle Colton Cletus.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a Facebook page with some videos on there, and they're really horribly done videos that we threw up on YouTube.
Now,
that we
Bobby,
did-
you're Cletus?
He's
Yes,
Cletus.
I am
You're
Cletus.
Cletus and your Uncle Colt.
I am Uncle Colt. Yeah, but yesterday we shot the teaser for the film, and it's really killer. It's going to be something. You'll be able to see it next month. So
After
But they can
editing
go to
and all
your
that.
Facebook
Yeah,
page.
Facebook page.
Right, give your plugs right now for your Facebook, your Twitter. What's going on?
go ahead, plug our stuff.
Oh, great. That's Facebook.com/Uncle Colt. And then for Twitter, it's Uncle Colt Cletus. Not to be confused with Uncle and Cletus. So just drop
Uncle
the and.
Colt
What?
Cletus.
Uncle
Yeah.
Colt and Cletus was taken already?
Yeah.
Just too many characters.
Oh my God.
Too many characters.
Wait, there's already an Uncle Colt and Cletus? Well, thank you guys for coming in. Anytime. Doors open. Congratulations on
When
your
does
sobriety.
when does your book come out? Because I love autobiography.
Well, the funny thing is, I was just going to self-release it, but now there's a deal happening, so they're gonna delay it a little bit. And It's going
Okay.
to be the first part of next year.
All right, well,
So-
let it come back and let us know. Because
Of
I
course.
would love to read
Do we
that
have
book.
some Five Finger Death Punch to go out with, Eric? Come on, some to show people what the guy who won the golden
Golden God?
Revolver Golden God.
God of
Golden
drums,
God.
the best drummer in the world.
Proving standards have fallen. Jeremy Spencer is the winner of.
Who were you up against? Who were you up against? for
There were
that?
some great drummers in that category. Chris Adler from Lamb of God.
Taylor Hawkins.
Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters. So
Oh, wow.
just to be in the category, I was like, this is awesome. And then I won. I couldn't believe it. So I had to do that stupid video.
Well,
which
it's
is
good to see you again.
Thank you.
Come back in anytime. We're going to take another break and move on. We are Heidi and Frank.
I will